Well, I think you will agree a most exciting afternoon's racing. Our thanks to Bruv Scott and, of course, the race reader air was Graham Good. I've got a couple of scores from the First Division. Nottingham Forest have opened the scoring at Ipswich, and their scorer, Steve Wigley, the goal coming in the 49th second, a very early one there. A useful goal for Coventry from Jerry Daly in the 6th minute, a penalty. Coventry won, Wolves won, and Coventry won 13 league games so far without a win. Well, a short break, and then we'll be back with this afternoon's speedway test between England and the United States, and that is next on World of Sport.
A cracked and lumpy wall. Wallpaper it. Wrong. Emulsion paint? Wrong. Polyripple. Right. Smooth. Right. Right. Wrong. Right.
Morning. Morning.
You're not thinking of cutting your long grass with that, are you?
It'll see that hover off. Flymo XE28, huh?
Right. Long grass. Remove all spacers and make first cut.
Better get your skates on.
Replace one spacer and make second cut.
I must say, these new cylinder blades cut a treat.
Add further spacers. That's 3 cuts.
What's that, O'Bean?
I say, that's clever.
Finished?
Bill, I was wondering...
You're not thinking of cutting your long grass with that, are you?
Qualcast Concord. Even in long grass, it's a lot less bother than a hover.
M&M Super Deal, free fridge and Carver heater with 1984 Monza. Hire caravans now on view. M&M Leisure Centre, Mildenhall, 714095.
After losing 5-1 in the first heat, they had Nigel Flatman in the red helmet here, excluded from the second. He was held responsible for sending Tim Hunt, a former Ipswich rider, crashing into the fence. John Cook was left stranded at the start of the next race, a broken chain the reason, and halfway through the meeting, Ipswich were trailing by 12 points to 24. Then the controversial American, aided by skipper Billy Sanders, spearheaded a tremendous fight back. Sanders getting in front here in red, Cook in blue trying to take an inside line, and when Reading's Mick Shearer sides off on the outside, it left the way clear for Ipswich's first 5-1 win of the night in Heat 7. Cook, in dispute over money and transfer listed, has now settled his differences after a sponsor came in to add £2,000 to his annual wage packet.
I didn't want to leave Ipswich, but it was a matter of, other clubs did want me, and, I know that I'm valuable enough. If they're interested in me within the first day that I'm on transfer, then, I am glad to stay with Ipswich, definitely. It's, mellowed out a lot of the hassles of having to move and having to redo everything, so
you're looking forward to a good season with Ipswich?
Yes, very much so, yeah. Things working out. We got a really strong team. It's just a matter of us getting our heads together and working as a team, so hope we do good.
3 successive 5-1 victories, and suddenly Ipswich had drawn level. Cook was in top form, an omen perhaps for Monday when he rides for America here at Foxhall against England. That's alongside a well-known face in the crowd, Dennis Sigalis, last year's Ipswich captain, now with Wolverhampton, and also riding for the USA.
We plan to, give it all we got here because I think the Americans will suit this track better than the English boys will. And we like riding here, it'll be during the day, and hopefully it'll be some sunshine around. It'll be very good. I think there'll be some really tough races, and hopefully get a good crowd here, and maybe we'll all get a suntan.
Back on the track, the temperature was certainly hotting up. The score's still level, only 2 heats to go. Here, the Ipswich pairing of Cook in blue and Kainimi in red got away well. And it turns out to be the most decisive heat of the night. Ipswich finish first and second. They go in front by 4 points for the first time. In the last race, Sanders in red is quite content to finish second, to give Ipswich a narrow 2-point victory, 40-38, and a chance of making the League Cup semi-finals. Despite having to reshuffle the team, Sanders is quite satisfied with the early season form.
Well, we've always had good team spirit at Ipswich. what's happened through the winter, all those changes, we were a bit worried that the team spirit might have been affected by it all, but you know, all the new boys have fitted right into the team and it's as good as ever.
And you think you got the balance right?
Oh, for sure, you know, it's great that Cookie's decided to sort out his problems and stay, because Cookie's, you know, we need Cookie in the team, and tonight he showed the crowd just what he could do, and